Oh shit! He hit that live button.
Well, we're live.
Yes.
L-I-V. We are live.
We're
live.
No countdown.
We are live, motherfuckers.
I'm trying to be nice and be like, hey, baby, turn down your TikTok. And then she shows me titties on her TikTok. And I'm like, why am I telling you to turn that down again?
Turn it up.
Turn it up.
So we are live.
Well.
The voice, he's... We got Joel Gertner over here.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I
love the quintessential sleazy muffin and a damn handsome man. The man whose wit is more tongue-in-cheek than a lesbian orgy. And ladies and gentlemen, it is Sleazy. Your girlfriend has me on her speed dial because she loves the way I star 69er. Good.
Well, luckily my girlfriend's not awesome for one.
Bravo.
Yeah. Take the kudos, sir.
Two, luckily my girlfriend's not Asian.
Oh.
So
we'll talk about that on the wrestling show. Welcome, everyone. This is Sleazy.
I'm super confused now because he's now wearing a shirt and doesn't have a neck brace on, which I should be wearing that. And,
you probably should be.
And I'm the fat man. I'm about ready to do my gimmick here and pill up for this fucking shit.
Well, welcome everyone to another wonderful episode. This is, of course, our favorite episode of the year. It's the first episode of the year, but we've been gone for 2 weeks.
After Jack put in more work than you did.
Right? We big dogged the regular show. Oh, by the way, I want to point out, I looked at the views. Good job. No, seriously. Welcome everyone to our favorite episode of the year. It is the 2024 Year-End Awards, the shitties, the Sleazy and the Fatman Awards, the Safamis, the whatever the fuck we want to call it, because after 12 fucking years, we don't even know what to call it anymore. But first, ladies and gentlemen, the only gold medalist of the wrestling show is here. Heavy G.
Happy New Year, everybody. How you doing? Get ready to talk some wrestling. Gonna talk about some the shitties, the shitties, the shammies, the suckies, whatever.
The ShamWows.
The ShamWows.
There you go.
I don't beat my wife enough to call this the ShamWow show.
Wow.
Enough is the key word.
Enough. No. That's not what it is. Holy shit.
Is he finally on?
Gentlemen, it is a special episode, so that means we only have one member that's missing. That is Brandon Dietz. How are you doing?
What's up, fuckers?
And of course, the proud papa, the 2024 Wrestling Show Hall of Famer, ladies and gentlemen, Ryan Williams.
That reminds me, we haven't done this in 2 weeks. I got to get my ring on.
My ring's coming, and if she don't stop what she's doing, I'm gonna have to turn my camera off.
Well done.
All right, I got to do the same thing. I got to yell at a dog.
There's your spoiler. There's your ring. It's going to
Look, see that? He's wearing my ring. I love it. It's coming.
That ring is for you, sir. And it comes in a beautiful box.
Ryan?
What?
I see you.
It's a dick in the box.
What?
I see you grabbing hair.
Well done, guys. Now that we've gone full fucked up on this show, let's start.
It's now $9.99 a minute.
This is not OnlyFans, Ryan.
I know. That's why
OnlyFans.com/wrestling
Oh,
show.
this is you afterwards. Nice.
Rice Krispies and a gentleman always.
Gentleman always receives a kiss on this show. If we haven't been thrown off the air yet after 12 fucking years, I don't know what we're going to do now.
Hey, network, I dare you to throw me off the air.
Are we really challenging Zuckerberg and them to throw us out the air? Because, like, they got to listen to us for 5 minutes and we're gone.
Don't let Ryan speak for 5 minutes, and then we won't get thrown off the air.
Spoiler: we may have at least one occasion gotten a copyright strike on YouTube. So
at least,
Yeah.
So if we can't get thrown off of YouTube, I don't know what we're doing here. We got 13 categories as always. Wonderful things, including wrestlers of the year, tag team of the year. We've got a lot of show to cover, so let's get started. Where do we want to go? I'm flexible today.
I always like starting with
that's just today for one.
I always like starting with factions.
I'm as flexible as a fucking. Well, never mind.
Faction of the year.
Yeah, let's do faction of the year. Faction of the year is great because there really is only one fucking answer here.
Do you want me to read off everyone's mid?
Yes, please, if you have them.
I do have them.
Look at you being fucking
scared
and shit. God.
Who are you going with first?
Let's go with Dietz because he just showed up.
Oh, fair enough. My faction of the year is the New Bloodline.
The New Bloodline. The Solo et al.
Yes, the Solos, the brothers, Jacob.
Your mid-year awards, you put the Elite.
Yeah, that was bad. That was bad. That was a bad call.
A solid downfall. Solid downfall quickly.
Yeah.
Oh, I just realized I had chocolate in my
pants.
Yeah, and it just
wasn't chocolate.
Exploded everywhere.
That was chocolate.
That wasn't chocolate.
That was your.
It was shit.
You said you were taking a New Jersey. I didn't mean you were doing it on air.
Apparently we did.
I mean,
oh fuck! Damn it,
Heavy G, save us from the shit.
Trying to get a blowjob on the shit.
Save us from this shit. Unfortunately, I can't because I agreed with my brother there, DT, the New Bloodline.
What?
Your mid-year award, Damage Control.
I should have done Damage Control. I love Damage Control. There's many Asians.
I had another one, but you can't consider him a faction anymore.
Okay.
It's the New Day.
Not even close.
No.
One of the best swerves of the entire year.
I'm not saying it's not great, but they just
once
becoming a tag team doesn't make a faction of the year.
Yeah.
What if you have Swerve Strickland?
That is the swerve of the year.
There you go.
I think he's the second best swerve of the year.
I agree.
Wait, if it was the second best, who's the first?
We'll get to it.
Fair enough.
Ryan. Freshly blown.
Look. Freshly blown. Yeah. Looking at I saw.
Wait a minute. Is that actually happening?
Freshly blown. Ryan. That's
Big Daddy. Freshly blown Big Daddy. That's it. Done. New gimmick. Anyways. Looking at just trying to figure it out all year, looking at other people's lists, just kind of trying to see where everybody's names are, and even listening to yours. I saw names somebody else picked New Day, House of Black, the Wyatts, the Judgment Day, the Bloodline, the Conglomeration. But I personally think it was the Death Riders. They ran over TV, they took main titles, and nobody looked as dominant as they have.
You're gonna hate my answer later.
You had the System as your half year.
Yeah.
That's respectable.
But the System and the half year did great, same as the Elite halfway through, but we're going on a full year.
Mm-hmm.
And I will agree with Ryan. My mid-year was Judgment Day. Spoiler.
It was.
Because most of the reason why I didn't choose Judgment Day for the full year is for exactly the same reason that everyone else's half-year pick happened. They all fell off a cliff. It's like it went from this cool dominant faction to they split them up and now Liv Morgan has another piece of them and it just kind of fell apart. And frankly speaking, sometimes that just happens. And the reality is the Blackpool Combat Club / the Death Riders is basically been the same unit. The only difference is that they've gotten rid of a couple of members. That's it. And not even a couple of members anymore, just one. So
that dead weight vegan fuck.
Right? Fuck that asshole. Who'd he ever fucking beat? But yeah.
Evolution.
Blue Tista, whatever.
Blue Tista. Yeah.
But yeah, Death Riders, more interesting, more wonderful story. Fucking going all out throughout the rest of the year and just dialed it up 5 new notches. And I think it's the reason why 2025 looks very bright for AEW because of the storyline progression that they're putting in play with this, because they're interspersing a lot of stories with each other using the Death Riders as like a base. So I'm really interested in 2025 for them because of it.
Mine actually didn't change.
I don't remember yours.
Bloodline.
Honestly. Was it the Bloodline? The original?
No,
the new one.
Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
Yeah. That thing.
It makes sense.
Does it?
Yes, it does. Shut up.
Yes, it does.
How?
How does it make sense? I'll pull Orion. They're in the #1 wrestling promotion. They're in main events all the time. It doesn't matter if they have titles or not. They drew. There you go.
They just headlined the biggest show they've had all year.
Last night.
Yeah.
6 days into the new year.
Yeah, we can't count. Yeah.
Well, it's true though. It is
true.
Legitimately true. It was the biggest show that WWE has had all year.
But it doesn't count. But no,
it does too.
It
not
does
for
not
this award show.
2024 year awards though.
No, that's what I'm saying. It doesn't count for this year.
He's a loser. He opened up the show. Fuck him.
All right. Next category. Where are we going?
What are we doing next?
Let's do underrateds first. So let's start with
men or women first.
Let's start with men.
Men.
The most overrated or underrated rail wrestler of the year, aka the Cesaro Award.
Spoiler.
It's not him.
It's not him.
Definitely isn't him.
Where we want to start?
Who's going?
I'll start. I have from NXT, Tony D'Angelo.
I don't knock it. Tony's had a good year, though.
Yeah, he's had a good year, but
had a good year. I think there's just so much more potential with him. With I mean, with or without the family, I think he is phenomenal. The matches he had to get the title and everything else with I was gonna say Omos. No.
Obafemi.
I think
they don't all look the same, you racist fuck.
Thank you.
I am so sorry. But yeah, to me, the most underrated was Tony D'Angelo.
Your half-year award was Chad Gable.
Damn.
Spoiler, he's going to be putting over Penton in about a week.
Shit.
Yeah.
I put that in the wrong spot. Fuck.
Okay, the Cesaro Award for me goes to...
Why?
What? Why?
Until he fucking wins the AEW World Championship, he will be the most underrated person of all time.
Well, you're
Your
wrong.
mother sews.
No, legitimately, I still think it's Chad Gable. I think they don't. He should have absolutely won the Intercontinental title this year. And the fact that they didn't pull the trigger on him is mind-boggling to me.
Yep, you're absolutely
You
right.
had Cesaro. Mid-Year Awards.
It was a joke. It was a joke then. It's a joke now.
Well, you didn't pick anyone else mid-year, so I put Cesaro.
I
Mine?
didn't?
No. Mine was MJF because he didn't wrestle half the year and he was very important to AEW. I'm sticking with AEW, but it's not going to be MJF.
Interesting.
It's Takeshita.
What?
That
This
makes no sense.
Why? He's been he's been champion. I'm not going by the Ryan logic here.
Okay.
He's been champion
And on TV.
But- and on TV,
and
but
storylines.
in
That's
the story,
underutilized, though.
I'm not saying he's underutilized. I say he's underrated. There's a difference between underutilized and underrated. He doesn't give the props that he deserves. Yes, he's on TV in storylines, but no one ever talks about, Takeshita. Cool.
Because he's from DDT.
Like, I think he should get more praise than what he deserves.
I 100% agree with you.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
If it was underutilized, it'll be someone different. But underrated, it's Takeshita.
Fair. Mine's Solo Sikoa.
You had Ricky Starks.
Hasn't been on TV. It's just shitty. For me, I don't think of people not on TV. For that, I just think of people that should have been put in a better spot. Because the 2025 is not to be talked about, Solo Sikoa should have beat Reigns at some point during 2024 in a one-on-one match. I think. Cheating or not, he should have had. It would have been a shitty win. I think they could have pulled the trigger. Watching SmackDown the other night on January 7, 2025, the crowd reaction to Solo has been fucking white hot.
Mm-hmm.
And they just put him in mediocrity. And I think that's why he should have been. He should have got his big win over Roman.
Okay. Hot take on this one. They should have won more games if they were going this way.
Correct.
Because
I agree. Yeah.
Obviously hindsight's always 2020 when it comes to this kind of shit. But if you were going to bury the team and then bury him, I shouldn't say bury. Have a very significant defeat as a group and then have a very significant defeat as a solo. What are you doing here? You know?
And he took the fall in War Games too.
Yeah. So he looks like
he was the only one in that match that could have took that fall and it not hurt.
Yeah, true.
Anyone
you had to pin Solo.
No, you didn't. Because you could have taken either one of the Gorillas of Destiny out.
I mean, Gravity did that.
Right?
Yeah.
You could have had even Bronson Reed take 5 finishers and lose. And I dare say maybe that was the original call before he broke his fucking leg.
Maybe.
Probably.
Which
And
CM
the
Punk,
pivot was-
CM Punk broke, by the way.
Yeah, well, what else is new? You blow on him hard enough and
Wow.
Cheesy peasies.
I'm not fucking around tonight. I'm in a good fucking mood.
I was about to say, are you drinking a cocktail, sir?
Let's go.
It's Diet Mountain Dew, off-brand.
Hey. Mountain Lightning 0.
Mountain Lightning, baby.
Mountain Lightning 0. Love it.
Because Mountain Dew won't pay me. So fuck that.
But Mountain Lightning will. He sucked their dick.
Are we going?
No, I haven't said my underrated.
He hasn't said anything yet.
Who's left here?
Hey,
This is my fault. I haven't kept this.
who was my underrated last year in midway?
Dijak.
Dijak. Yep, that one kind of flaked out.
Oops!
Mine is actually a tag team right now.
Oh, God.
Turbo Floyd, Truth Magnum.
Oh, the Outrunners.
So, granted, they're getting used a little bit more, but put them on the goddamn main show.
Do you watch the product? Do you watch the product? Because like they're on the show.
No, they finally made them do something.
Hey, it took them all year.
Yeah.
Wait a second. It took them all year to bury the hatchet with the oh shit. I lost their names. Morton and Gibson.
the midnight or the rock
The
and roll.
Rock and Roll
See, I was
Express.
going to say
Express.
Midnight Express. And
That happened in 2025. Shut up.
Fine.
But it finally happened. But for the entire year, they were
Nothing.
basically relegated to ROH.
I agree. Let's do the women. Most underrated female wrestler.
I'll
of the
start because mine was way off.
year.
Well, how
I-
bad was this?
I had Sasha. That's wrong. That was wrong.
Yeah, that's a
Way
little wrong,
wrong.
sir.
I have Athena.
What?
Again, on a show no
Relegated
one
to the
watches. On the show, yes, the champion all year doesn't. It's the Takeshka. Doesn't get the credit she deserves.
Main event at Ring of Honor pay-per-view.
Doesn't.
Women
Yeah,
don't do
with
that.
5 people watch the fucking show. She needs to be on Dynamite every week, not in Ring of Honor. Like, again, difference between underutilized and under. She does not get the credit she deserves for being as good as she is. She just doesn't.
Well, if you don't like Fatman's, you're gonna like mine even less.
What?
Mine's Mina Shirakawa.
Who?
What else is new?
Right?
Yeah.
Who?
Who was his
Is that the
mid?
one- is that the one
You
with the
had-
tits?
That
Hey,
was awesome.
is that the one with the tits that was going to have the three-way with Tony Storm and the other titty chick?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I'm in.
See? All of a sudden we're back in.
You had
And
Hikaru.
we're in.
You had Hikaru Shida. So
Yeah.
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 Obviously. Okay. I'll
Was it Bill the Chinese Bear? Is it?
It's Japanese.
I'll wait for it later. I'll do my rant later about that. But Mina Shirakawa, fucking amazing. She ended the year as double champion. She started the year this
With
year
nothing.
with nothing because somebody needed to get more titles because obviously she wasn't being respected enough in this business. Because she's, an entrepreneurial type.
Yeah, we already know what you're talking about.
You
All
know.
right.
Go to. I
Batman.
want to. I already did mine.
No, no, me. Well, who was my midway?
Oh, yours was Zoe Starks.
I changed mine, and believe it or not, Fatman, I went right along with you with Athena. Like I said, you said she's been champion, but like you said, on a product that barely anybody watches, and she has had great matches. Like you said, she deserves to be.
With everybody. Everybody.
Yeah, it didn't matter who she was with. Kind of maybe the underutilized, underrated, but more underrated. She should, like you said, she should be on AEW television. Get her out of there. She can do some wonders. I'd love to see her with the Mariah May, Thunder Rosa, people like that. So yeah, I think Athena's the underrated female.
Ryan.
The only reason I say Jordan Grace is because she should be in AEW or WWE.
Fair.
She was champ for most of the year, so it was hard for me to put her in that position. She should be in one of the top two or connected to one of the top two.
I made that argument last year even.
Yeah,
Because
I don't hate it. It's kind of like my
No.
argument. Like
she's literally big fish, small pond right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You had Baszler.
Yeah, the Pure Fusion Collective aren't terrible. At least they're doing something now.
Yeah.
Deets.
Scissor Sisters.
I think
What
They were
else?
everybody speaking tongues. Let them alone.
yours actually aged the best because of what she's done recently. You had Chelsea.
Age the
You had
best.
I
Chelsea,
had Chelsea Green.
Yeah.
Fair enough. It's not Chelsea Green anymore. Chris Statlander.
Ooh.
So I 100% believe she should have went over on Mercedes/Sasha, whatever the fuck you want to call her. That was the time to push it. Now,
That don't work for me, sister.
Now apparently she gets 4 belts and now gets to dance provocatively with more weight,
I'm not hating that.
which is perfectly fine. But at the same time, Statlander's put on some fucking bangers this year too, and people just really should be talking about her more.
100% agree.
You want to do the overrateds?
Everyone got a drink, right? We're gonna do promotion of the year. And
The
if we're not
WWE
doing a goddamn social right now,
the WWE award for
WWE award.
for promotion of the year. All right.
are we WWE?
WWE.
WWE.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, social.
Slanja.
So,
I didn't write it down already because I thought some fuck was going to be stupid.
Yeah, me.
And I was actually thinking Deets.
Yeah.
Wow.
No, it's definitely
Beats
WWE.
just eats it. Let's I don't want to do overrated just yet.
because there's going to be a fight.
It's going to be a fight.
Oh, I'll be doing match of the year.
Let's do
You don't think match year is not going to cause a fight?
that's also going to cause a fight. Best feud of the year.
This should be Ryan and I. Okay, let's say this on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Punk and Drew.
Yeah, Punk and Drew.
A bracelet. Special acknowledgement and special shout out to Roman and Solo over a necklace, by the way.
Yeah.
Because when you get this shit over, I don't give a fuck how many flips are in your match, how many times you want to kick out of 1,000 finishers or blade. They got fucking jewelry over to a point where it's white hot.
They got
Specifically,
the fucking dog over.
dude, they took a bump on beads, and it was one of the biggest pops of that match.
Mhm.
Don't tell me when it's good, it's not great.
Who did you have, Sleazy?
Not them.
Of course
Of
not.
Either
course
did I.
not.
Neither did I.
The cat versus Chinese food over there was his feud of the year.
First of all,
Wow.
yes. Second of all,
I dare you to kick me off the air.
Second of all, well, yes, you are correct. Bracelets and fucking necklaces were big things in WWE. But how many of them burned another guy's house down?
See,
Yeah,
Certain
okay.
Page, man.
I had Rones. I had Rhodes Reigns.
Ooh,
which isn't bad.
See, I don't like that pick because it didn't last long enough for the year. At least Swerve
Yeah.
Hangman was like a good chunk of the
Yeah.
year.
Yeah,
I mean, you're both wrong, but okay. Sleazy had Bailey versus EO. Deets
Right.
not Deets. Oh yeah, Deets had Cody versus Bloodline. Ryan had Bloodline Implosion. Heavy G had Punk versus McIntyre.
That's hilarious. And here's the funny part about that.
I
is
got
that-
my Rice Krispies.
Well done. Well done.
Question though, how long was McIntyre out?
Doesn't matter. That feud went all year, and Punk was injured forever.
I have a problem.
That feud started in June or January and ended in October.
Yeah. I here's the thing is I don't fault that as a pick. I think it's a very, very good pick. I just from an overarching standpoint, and everyone already knows about my thoughts about the fucking cage match, but in terms of the actual feud, I was intrigued throughout all of it. And I just preferred it, I guess. I don't know. I guess it does come down to a preference at that point.
Mhm.
Like, because I loved both.
All
of
these plays come down as a preference.
Right. But there's a little bit more of a subjective judgment call when it comes to this kind of stuff, especially when we're talking about feuds, because if it hits the right note for you, it's going to be better than anything else, even though technically it probably wasn't the best feud of the year. My favorite for sure was Swerve Page. Like, goddamn, pal. So let's get into a fight. Let's start with overrated. We're going to start
Male or female?
let's start with female, because I think that's going to be a little bit easier to fight over.
Sasha Banks. Sasha Banks.
Mercedes
Sasha Banks.
Moné.
Fuck that bitch.
I'm looking for the half-year awards.
I can tell you what my half-year rule is. Sasha Banks hasn't changed.
Ryan's was Sasha Banks.
What was Sleazy's by chance?
Sleazy's was Jade Cargill.
Well, considering she got killed and replaced by Naomi, that no one actually realized that she got replaced because, racism. Mercedes. Come on, guys. Come on. I gave her the benefit of the doubt more times this year than I could care to count. What the fuck are we doing? Now she's got 4 fucking belts.
Deets, yours was Mercedes.
And it still remains.
Fatman sounds so dejected reading that.
Heavy G, yours was Jade Cargill.
Stays the same for me.
Damn it! No fucking social for us.
Yeah, like Fatman was picking Mercedes.
I think Fatman was picking Mercedes. Let's see if he does. Drum roll, please.
You fucked up the social, Heavy G.
Yes!
Literally, it was one of the easiest. I love me Sasha so much, but god damn.
If it makes you feel any better, it was between her and Jade.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay, mail time.
My male one goes into my female one. The overrated is AW's booking of Will Ospreay. What the fuck? That is a main event talent that you made look like shit.
So you're saying Will Ospreay?
No,
the booking
team.
of Will Ospreay.
It's the overrated male wrestler of the year. No cop outs. Pick one.
The booking of Will Ospreay.
That's not a booking. That's not a overrated male wrestler of the year. You're bitching about a booking decision. Stop cocking out with your cock out. Pick a fucking wrestler.
Wait a second.
Darby Allin.
Okay. Oh,
Darby Allin should have never beaten Will Ospreay. Never.
Depends on how you're going to book Will Ospreay and Darby Allin.
You had Chris Jericho.
He wanted another Ring of Honor World title. I don't care. They need a TV deal.
Damn dogs.
Well, they got one.
They don't get a new Ring of Honor TV deal yet. And why Jericho's still
that's a
champion.
rumor. That hasn't been confirmed yet. You're right. The rumor is that they got Sportsnet.
Fox?
Mine?
Yeah.
What?
Ring of Honor got Sportsnet. But that was a rumor. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
I like I said, it was only a rumor. I didn't know if it was confirmed or not.
They got other shit to deal with right now, currently.
Also true, yes.
I'll go next. I had Chris Jericho. I don't see that that didn't change. I mean, that didn't change. Chris Jericho.
Leave me for last.
Okay.
Because I know that no one's gonna have what I have.
So
you had Deets Cesaro as your overrated wrestler of the year.
Fuck you! Fuck you, you piece of shit!
well, it has changed, but we're remaining in that same fucking group.
Yuta.
Yuta.
You mean the guy AW claimed was going to be Steve Austin because of a Rampage match?
Are you going Moxley?
I am going John Moxley.
Wow.
Funny thing is, he was my number 2.
He was my number 3. I actually have a tie.
And he's the biggest number 2 of them all, dog.
I just don't find it.
He was not the record holder. He was the record.
The fuck? I don't
Wow.
know this.
It's an old South Park episode.
Sleazy, dangerous.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember it, and it's not clicking.
YouTube, the giant shit.
Yeah.
Oh,
Where Bono was the giant shit.
Okay.
Yes. Where he wasn't the record holder.
Where Randy tries to like
Yes. Shits
have
out
the
2
giant
shirts.
has the giant shit. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. John Moxley just doesn't do it for me as a champion. Not anymore.
Heavy G, you had Darby Allin.
I still have Darby Allin, but I also have
Affirmative?
Whoa.
LA Knight? You're going.
You had LA Knight as your overrated?
and Darby Allin combined. That's a tie.
Cop out, pick one.
Yeah, we can have ties.
No.
Guys before.
All caveat to the booking thing has to be it, but he picked 2 legitimate answers.
Pick one.
To me, well, you'd hate. I mean, to me, if I had to choose between the two, I'd say Darby Allin, but L.A. Knight,
Yeah.
L.A. Knight, had that title run because was stomped because he's not a guy to carry a belt.
Sometimes people are chasing.
Everybody thought they wanted that, and it turned out not to be.
Everybody did want it, and then it happened.
And then guess what? Then
they're all like, "Yay, we got what we wanted. Now what?"
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
be careful what you wish for.
You just might get it.
Get it.
Sleazy, you had.
I know what I had. Sir, you're wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong. Hiroshi Tanahashi had 95 fucking matches this year. 90 fucking 5 matches. 95 matches. 90 goddamn 5. How is this man doing 95 matches? He can't fucking walk. The motherfucker had a 5-minute exhibition match with Shibata at Wrestle Dynasty that was literally only fucking chops because he can't fucking move. What the fuck are we doing here?
Well, there wasn't no Cody Rhodes. Cody had 101 matches last year. Fuck Tanahashi.
But Cody can at least move in the ring.
Yeah.
So my overrated is Hiroshi Tanahashi.
Yeah,
Oh, really? I thought it was somebody else.
I'm not sure if you got that or not.
You need to project more.
Needs to come from
say
the
it with your chest. Say it with your chest.
Get the tits out. And...
Say it with your chest,
Shiki.
Bubba. Say it with your chest, Bubba.
That's it. That's all I have.
Next.
What do we have next? We did the old ones. We did the under ones. Let's do tag team of the year.
I want to start with Ryan because he's a tag team wrestling enthusiast.
It's fucking Fraxium.
He had the Judgment Day.
It's Fraxium.
100% agree.
They absolutely were the tag team of this year. They were in high-profile matches. They were tag team champions for most of the year, and were pulling double duty sometimes and having banger matches that you always thought this was a time to lose. And they always managed to pull it out and was never disappointed.
Dietz, you said you agree?
Yeah, I have Fraxium as well.
You had Awesome Truth.
I had to tell WrestleMania happened.
Heavy G, you had FTR.
I have Fraxium as well.
Sleazy.
Uh-oh.
You had FTR also.
Yeah, because I kind of I had it.
Guys were hoping they were going to have a good year.
Right? Well, that's the thing is that there was really no standout team at that point, in my opinion. Fraxium is a great pick. Fraxium's an amazing pick.
What stupid Japanese twats did you pick as the fucking tag team of the year?
I picked the number 1 in PWI tag team this year. I picked Bianca and Jade. Now, your guys are absolutely right. They held the titles longer. Bianca and Jade until she got hurt half the year. But they had something there. They really legitimately had something there. And had she not gotten injured, I think this would have been a little bit more definitive.
Definitive.
It's close for me. Like, because of her injury, it's very close.
I had the Judgment Day. And Sleazy fucked up a social.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry, guys. That one, like I said, that's super close.
Everybody else drink with Sleazy. Fuck him.
Yeah, fuck him.
Fuck him.
Ah,
I can do that now. I'm already in Hall of Fame.
I feel alone.
I'm with you. I'm on the Hall of Fame.
No,
Me
I
too.
meant. Well, I'm talking about the Fraxi and Bianca thing.
Oh,
I was
yeah.
all alone.
Spoiler: not my only NXT winner of the awards that are coming up.
Interesting. Special event of the year.
WrestleMania 40 by a landslide. By a landslide.
Not mine.
It's the running gag for Deets.
Backlash.
Backlash.
Oh,
Backlash
he's
was
so
awesome.
Okay,
phenomenal.
so we all had WrestleMania 40, but Deets, because he had Backlash.
Backlash still was the best fucking show of the year. Don't care what y'all
Heavy
say.
G.
Mine is GCW Tribute to Hardcore. WrestleMania week.
Fuck him. Put that down as a stupid thing.
Fuck you, dude.
Gotta get the bits in.
No, my
I hope you step on the Lego.
Somebody actually showed a piece of the Dudley Boys Tommy Dreamer match,
don't need it.
the opening match on
Oh.
TikTok. I was like, God damn it, you didn't need to remind me of this fucking shit.
It's WrestleMania 40.
Sleazy.
Yeah, especially considering we do whatever we consider multiple nights is one event, and this is going to get even worse as WWE does more multiple night events. We may have to look back on that a little bit because there's going to be a point in time where most WWE events are 2 nights, and it's going to be hard to not choose a 2-night event over a 1-night event. But that being said, this year, not even close. WrestleMania 40.
Deets.
Sir.
You did not fuck up the social because I didn't pick WrestleMania 40.
Really?
I literally went back through all my notes and all my star
Oh, it was that
ratings for
Saudi
every
show. You
event.
rated everything 5 stars.
No, it was not the Saudi show. That would have been an AEW show. They're in the bit. There was one show I rated at every match was 4 stars or higher. It's only the second time I've ever done that. NXT Heatwave.
Oh,
Every-
it was good.
Every match was 4 stars or higher.
Burger after burger,
Burger
after
after
burger.
Yeah, so just looking back on my notes, I'm like it has to be Heatwave. So, I mean, WrestleMania 40's a hunt hair away from that, but
Thank you, sir.
GCW stable, cunt.
yes, I should have said
It's
that.
super cunt.
That's what I
Get
should
it right.
Sorry, I do
But,
apologize.
yeah.
How
And I,
dare
tried,
you?
and I did that with one of the other 4 categories we had. So
Oh man. Wrestlers or matches? Which one?
Matches.
Do I do matches first, and we'll end
Yeah.
on wrestler of the year?
Yeah.
Match of the year. Let's do female only because I'll get my own bid in and call it a night.
literally, female match of the year for the mid card under Sleaze, I put Asian versus Asian, and even when I wrote it down here, I put Asian versus Asian.
Sleazy. You are the women's wrestling enthusiast. What was the women's wrestling match of the year?
It was 2 gaijins. No, of course not. It was Mayu versus Momo Watanabe from Historic Crossover.
Yeah, that's what it was. I think before.
No, that
I think
earlier was what did I put?
Whatever.
I just put it. I legit put Asian versus Asian.
It might have been Mayu versus Natsupoi, but I'm not sure on that.
Sleazy.
But there was a ton of great matches.
Give me a moment to drop 2 pens down the stairs, and I will tell you what the competitors' names were.
Let me sneeze real quick. Hold on.
Jesus Christ. Oh, y'all are terrible.
Akushi.
Versus Monet?
Okay, so seriously, there were some really good bangers. Utami versus Io from Marigold. You know, that was really good. Starlight Kid versus Natsupoi. But there's a lot of US based women's matches that were really good. But I have to say this. This was the year for Joshi wrestling in the United States. Because you had multiple times that Stardom came over. You had multiple crossover events with Stardom and Marigold. And of course, you have multiple debuts in NXT and in AEW and in TNA even that were all based upon Joshi wrestling. This was the year of Joshi. Like in previous years, this was the year of independent wrestling. This was the year of AEW. This is the year of Joshi wrestling. And that match, among others, just made it amazing. There were 20, according to Fuck Dave Meltzer, if I remember correctly, there were 27 matches that were rated over 4.25 stars that were all Joshi wrestling.
I was gonna say, are you trying to post Will Ospreay matches?
I didn't say over 6 stars.
What about Katami Nakano? Why you didn't have that one?
Who? What disease do you have?
Like I said, there were many options to choose from, and I will be. I'm going to sit here and constantly defend Joshi wrestling. I will constantly defend every single woman that's ever worked in a ring because it is so much harder to get over. It's so much harder to not be a fetishized person in professional wrestling. No, it's but the reality is that happens a lot still now. And there is a lot of great athleticism and a lot of great wrestling, a lot of great storylines that are happening all over the world with women's wrestling. And I think this year has been a great step forward towards a lot of that because of not just Joshi's, but look at what they've done with Toni Storm and the entire angle with there. Take a look at the whole angles with Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan. Holy shit, they did a great job on that. You know what I mean? And even the Bayley Io thing from earlier this year, they did a great job there. So as this is going on, we're seeing more and more of the women taking a step forward. Yeah, really taking it a step forward and really truly state, fuck you, motherfucker. I'm trying to be so fucking positive here.
I am too.
In a different way, but yes. But yeah, so that's where I'm going. You four can go find some WWE.
The women's match of the year was the Women's Iron Survivor from NXT Deadline.
Amazing match with a bunch of Joshis in it.
5 stars were made in that match on the NXT level of 5 people that they may have been stars somewhere else, but they all became stars that night.
Agreed, 100%.
I don't know what the fuck Dietz is doing over there.
Oh, I just fucking kicked the shit out of my desk and I fucking stubbed my toe.
Should have just stepped on the Lego.
Okay, Heavy G. Well, Dietz is
convalescent. My match of the year was the Women's Iron Survivor match as well. Just narrowly beating out the Women's Money in the Bank. But no, the Iron Survivor match, you said it, Ryan. Five legitimate superstars were made in that match. But it was phenomenal. I loved that. I mean, that was one of my favorite women's matches of the year.
Dietz.
So I was going back and forth. This was one of the ones that I had really difficult times. Because up until probably about 48 hours, it was Money in the Bank. But then I rewatched somebody who I normally shit on who had a hell of a 2024.
You're talking about Toni Storm.
Toni Storm and Mariah May. All in, if you want to be specific. But that entire fucking storyline was just A1. And
you know what happens to AEW when you use storylines properly?
Yep.
Right.
And then continue booking Myra May the way she deserves. So that woman is on a fucking rocket right now. And apparently it's going to lead to Mercedes Yone. But
Wow, I like.
just
All roads
like
lead to business executive titles.
Adrenaline in my soul. Match of the year was Cody Rhodes.
not mine.
I haven't done my female.
Oh, sorry.
So going back, I think I only gave like one women's match 5 stars. And that was Liv Morgan versus Rhea Ripley at SummerSlam. It's not my match of the year, though. It's the Women's Iron Survivor. Simply because 5 stars were made of that match, like Ryan said. So it wasn't the highest rated match, but I think it was the match of the year based on.
Most industry affecting.
Yes.
For the participants in it.
Yep.
It's fair. And absolutely, I can't knock it at all. I think it's a great match, and you're absolutely right on it.
Okay, Ryan, men's match of the year.
Cody Reigns, Mania 49 2. There is nothing. I don't care who you are. That perfectly blended sports entertainment, professional wrestling into the one of a 2-year story being built. Everybody going into that match knew it was going to be fuckery because it was bloodline rules. There was going to be interference, so you knew to expect it. Even with all of that, there were surprises, and there was that emotional connection to something 7 years ago, 8 years ago, 9 years ago with the Shield breakup. All of it was one beautiful fucking package.
Sleazy.
Ooh.
Well, he's picking.
Anyone who doesn't rate Danielson versus Ospreay 5 stars or higher is an idiot.
I'm an idiot.
You are an idiot for that.
It wasn't 5 stars.
And it is also still my match of the year. And copy paste from what I said mid-year. Because it was my mid-year as well.
CM Punk versus Drew McIntyre, Hell in a Cell at Bad Blood.
Another banger.
Banger.
That was my match of the year.
There's so much quiet here. It's like nobody wants to fucking fight on this.
My match of the year. CW Anderson versus Shane.
Fuck you.
But seriously.
Yo, they locked him.
Seriously, mine was Ospreay Danielson.
You had. Oh shit! I lost my spot.
You had.
It happens.
Happens when we get older.
Right?
Cody versus Roman.
Ospreay Danielson. Looking back, to me that was.
I get it, and so far nobody said a bad match.
Yeah.
Yep. Here it comes.
Here comes
Welcome, Beats. Come on in. Come on in.
Water's fine.
Yes. Cody and Roman was an absolute banger. We'll never, ever deny that. But for me, mine's a little bit more sentimental because it was the first match I believe we saw when we were all together.
Oh.
Was it Trick?
No, it's the triple threat.
Yeah.
Oh,
Dijak, Femi, Briggs. Stand and deliver.
Yeah.
Yes.
That is, yeah, that's a
fucking banger.
I mean, it's nowhere near the other 3 matches that were said, but I guess.
Like I said, I appreciate it.
Yes,
I absolutely appreciate it. How dare you be sentimental on this fucking show? We're supposed to be tearing each other's throats out.
All men's and women's are coming, don't worry.
Yeah, here they come.
That's what she said.
I thought this would be kind of simple.
Thank you. I was going to say that and I didn't.
Male or female first?
I think female's probably going to be the worst.
I think male's going to be the anger one. It's the Danielson Punk fight from years ago.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, let's do female wrestler of the year because there is really only one answer here.
What, female wrestler of the year? Roxanne Perez.
I put some Asian for Sleazy already.
Okay, how long has she held the title?
Who?
Roxanne Perez.
6 months?
Okay. Doesn't beat mine.
Athena?
Doesn't. Well, she might.
Would
He's had a few
absolutely
years.
beat yours, yeah. Or at least tie.
How many days is she at currently?
Athena, like 700.
Okay, so she
Almost
does
2
beat
full
mine.
years.
She does beat mine, but that's a secondary title. Let's be honest here.
It's a world title.
Secondary world title.
So Sleazy's going to name some Japanese title no one's ever heard of but him.
Oh yeah, the IWGP Women's World Championship.
That no one's ever heard of but you.
I couldn't even tell how you use the word champ.
625 days. Mayu Iwatani. There's no way anybody even touches her at this point.
Yeah, I put some Asian, so I was right.
Fuck you.
Dietz had Bailey. And Heavy G had Jordan Grace.
Yep. Bailey would have been great, but then she kind of just tailed off into nothingness.
Ding dong.
I actually agreed with the Stoner Daddy.
Ding
Yeah,
dong,
Roxanne
goodbye.
Perez.
It's the absolute pick of the year. She was on fucking fire. Having
was-
bangers that people watch.
Bangers of, yeah.
Wow,
Bangers
fuck you
with
too.
Grace. Like, yeah, no. Girl had a fucking money year.
Heavy G.
Mine stayed the same. Mine's still Jordan Grace. Just
That woman had a 10-month title reign this year. Or 9-month title reign. Let's be fair.
5-month title reign came over. Actually, kind of helped Perez go on the trajectory that she's at, with coming over and facing her a couple times. To me, Jordan Grace needs to be in. To me, I think she needs to be in WWE, but she needs to be somewhere big.
That contract's up very soon. I know that.
So
It is,
I had Jordan Grace in the mid-year. I changed that. I went with Athena. Again, just banger after banger. She fits Ryan's criteria. Champion all year. Just had great matches, which fits my criteria. So I mean, I picked Athena. Like she needs to be higher up. She's like the Jordan Grace, but on the lower end. She needs to be up.
The difference between Jordan Grace and Athena is Athena could potentially move up in the same company.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Jordan Grace
can't.
has, she's literally hit the ceiling.
Yep.
And the only step above is a spot that Tessa blew for her.
Yeah.
I was just gonna say that, because
Yeah,
that could have been.
Okay, so let me do the rest of the year mid awards. I had Cody, Sleazy had Osprey, Ryan had Cody, Heavy G had Cody, and Dietz had Sami Zayn.
They had
love how
a
it's
good
like-
year.
Wait, Sami Zayn?
Sammy had a good 2 months.
Yes,
It's
he
Yeah,
did.
still
then
Cody.
he became fodder for Drew McIntyre.
It's still Cody. Just because Osprey's having 2 5-star matches a night, because Meltzer likes AEW did, it's still Cody.
Yeah, the problem with that is that other people also watch the show outside. I don't. Hashtag I don't watch the product. But it's Cody Rhodes. And the reason why it's Cody Rhodes is because Will Ospreay has got his ass fucking handed to him this past half year. Like, legitimately.
Do you understand Will Ospreay's lost a match? He's lost a match for the world title, the international title, the tag titles, the trios title in the tournament, and now the most recent one. Like, all he does is lose title matches. This
His
is
stock is
fucking
dropped.
Will Ospreay.
Yeah. And that's the thing is that while his match quality way the fuck up here, he's lost a little bit of luster. And Cody, on the other hand, has not only kept his luster throughout the entire year,
And his 2
champion
world
entire
titles.
year. He's technically not anymore because Kevin Owens has one of them.
Kevin Owens has his own bastardized title.
No, it's the real world. It's the real WWE champion.
That is a real winged eagle title, sir.
Winged eagle.
Wicked Eagle.
Right?
The Wicked Eagle.
So, no, in all legitimateness, he's not only been a fighting champion, he's put people over in ways that he can do without losing a bunch of times. He's made Kevin Owens look like a fucking star again in a time where he already is a star. You know what I mean? Like he put every single person he's fought against up on a pedestal. He did yeoman's work for fucking Solo Sikoa. You know? Go ahead.
You could literally say the exact same thing about my pick.
Except he's not. He hasn't been WWE champion all year.
Or Universal Champion.
I think Dietz's pick is the current world's heavyweight champion.
It is.
Gunther?
Yeah.
I mean, you're not.
So, no.
Literally say the exact same thing about
Walter. Walter.
Champion for half the year, but with an impressive Intercontinental title end of reign and a King of the Ring championship tournament. So fair enough.
Yep.
I'm not going to sit here and dog on that because I think it is a great pick. I just think Cody has done more this year that is of that upper elite status above.
Listen, I'm not knocking it because I kind of agree with you too.
Yeah,
on the roads, Mark.
Heavy G.
Like, he's had a great year.
Yeah.
I was back and forth on this. I had Ospreay, had Rhodes, had Ospreay, had Rhodes,
and then he chose Sami Zayn.
There's your Sami Zayn.
C.
I would say
W.
Anderson.
He's won 100% of his matches this year.
Yeah.
Cody Rhodes has won 101. Has wrestled 101 matches. What is his win percentage?
98%.
97%. He lost 3 matches this year.
It's Cody Rhodes. Of what he's done, and I agree with Ryan, if AEW would book Ospreay better, he would have ran away with this. In my opinion, Cody he's what a champion should be. He just looks the part. He does the part well. Like everybody, like all the platitudes that were said before me about Cody Rhodes. You can't say much more than that. It's definitely Cody Rhodes.
Dietz fucked up another social.
Yes, absolutely.
Usually it's me and Dietz.
Fuck Dietz. Stay social. Fuck Dietz.
Yeah.
Hey,
no
everybody drinks, but Dietz.
I'm out.
Spit in your mouth.
Anyway.
Triple H spit in
That's
your
what she
attention.
said.
And that's it. I mean,
Wow.
Throw the book.
Not really as
Throw the book.
There's the pencil drop. Not nearly as much fighting as I thought there'd be, to be honest.
Because we weren't idiots for most of them.
Most of them.
Most of them.
All of it.
All of them. Normally this goes longer, but that's it. It's a good
Dude, we're
start
an
to the year.
hour.
Yeah, we banged this out.
8 hours.
Because normally we yell at each other.
Right.
So
I think the only yelling I did was
Are we in agreement because we're getting old?
No, we're going to yell at each other Thursday on After Dark when we do Jeopardy and talk about World's End.
Well, that's funny because Fatman's not going to be there because it's Jeopardy.
Of course, Jeopardy. Fatman never.
Fatman's not going to be there because Fatman has plans Thursday night.
He always has.
Yes, Chip, your date night. Yeah.
It is date night. Thursday is date night. But too bad I do my shows Tuesdays. I don't have to do the show Thursday.
Because he's
my name isn't on that show. So
his name's not on the marquee.
So I don't need to be on that one.
At what time is this show going to be on?
9:30.
So
Newfoundland time.
I will not.
8 p.m. Eastern.
If we have to push off a little bit for the rest of the guys, I will gladly.
I won't be home until 11 o'clock. So.
Oh, American time.
American
time. Yes.
You ain't gonna be on.
No,
I won't be on.
Plus, also, I still haven't had a chance to watch World's End, so
you didn't miss much.
I heard
you missed 2 5-star Osprey matches.
Allegedly.
To 2025.
Thank you, Ryan. Deets, put yourself over.
At Legendary Deets on the X. You know where to find it. Let's talk shit.
It's going to give it to
Actually
you.
about wrestling. And I also can now control the lovely X of our show, which I kind of share.
Oh, God. Good luck. Run while you still
That's
can.
at Sleazy Fatman.
Yes. Heavy G, put yourself over.
You can catch me here, and you can catch me and the guy that's right now living on top of me, Fatman, on the best darn sports show, period 2. We are going to talk college football playoffs. To get to the semifinals, we're talking NFL playoffs. That field has been set, and much, much more coming up in about 5 minutes' time.
Cool.
Call hose.
Call hose. I'm at TWS Sleazy.
Hi.
This asshole. 2025 and still got nothing. We are Sleazy Fatman, as Deets pointed out, on X, Instagram, Threads, Blue Sky, TikTok. Please like and follow us there. Find our videos at twitch.tv/SleazyFatman, youtube.com/SleazyFatman, premium content on that onlyfans.com/the wrestling show. You might get more Joel Gertner if you look there. Like and subscribe on your favorite platform. Click the notification icon on YouTube. It really does help us out. And you'll know when we go live, like as in when we go live for TWS After Dark. Explore more content at thewrestlingshow.com, including articles, merch, and so much more. So with a thanks to Ryan, a thanks to Deets, a thanks to Heavy G, and as always, for Sleazy.
For the Fat Man.
This is a wrestling show. Thank you guys so much for listening. Peace.
Fuck Dave Meltzer. Come on, we haven't said that in a while. Fuck Tony Khan, his alleged coke habit. A hot dog's on a sandwich. A sub is on a sandwich. A burger is a sandwich. A hot dog is not a sandwich, you fat fuck.
Tacos are.
Tacos and burritos aren't sandwiches. Apparently, if you live in Indiana, they are. Which hot dog is a sandwich. It's not a sandwich. It's not. Hot dog's not a sandwich.
Especially if you have a split top bun, it is.
It's not a sandwich. Next week, or do we want to do Wrestle Kingdom and Wrestle Dynasty? One other.
I think we can blow through both of them.
We should do a draft.
Fuck you.
Fuck off.
That's in 2 weeks.
2 weeks draft, 1 week New Japan.
I'm a truth that you seem to run from. I'm an army of one. I'm a clip in your gun. I'm the pain in the game. The bloodshed in your name. When there's nothing to gain.